Hello everybody, it's the 12 a.m. City News Channel. So basically, there's been a new bypass through KID. If you guys don't know what KID is and you've been living under a Brock, let me explain it real quick. So, KID is this new update that they've added to gorillatag to basically keep kids safe on gorillatag. Basically meaning that kids play with other kids. So, like, if you're like 6, you're gonna play with other 6-year-olds. If you're 18, you're gonna play with other 18-year-olds. And if you're like 12, you'll like play with 12-year-olds. So that's basically what KID is. But using VPNs, there's a way to bypass this, which is actually insane. But first, let me tell you more about KID. First of all, KID is well, it's pretty interesting because they're working with all of these games right here. So basically meaning that gorillatag has like been their biggest partnership, which actually is kind of crazy because gorillatag being your biggest partnership is high. Gorillatag has been losing players like left and right, but this is still their biggest partnership. Yeah, I don't really know. But this update is absolutely driving gorillatag to the ground like this. Woo! Like that, yeah. That's where gorillatag is ending up right now. This new update is destroying KID. I mean, destroying gorillatag. Okay, yeah, bro, I need to leave. Okay, everybody, it's Robert. I'm just kidding. It's me. I'm back. I'm back again. Tell a friend. Time to bring in the big brains. Alright, so now that we got the big brains, I'm gonna tell you guys how KID works. I just need a big brain to tell you guys this. Like, you literally need a huge brain to know this. So, basically, now that these VPNs are figuring out a way to bypass. So, if you guys in your country, some countries have to use Face ID, License ID, or things like that to prove that you're over 18 so that they can set up your KID account. But, using a VPN, you can bypass to some other places that don't have these same, like, restriction laws, and you guys can do it with zero hassle. So, it's making KID pretty much run out of business, and I think there's really no point for this. But there is another thing. Let me switch back to news reporter me. Bam, 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 bam. So basically, using these VPNs, like the nerd just explained. Yeah, cool transition, huh? Anyway, using these like the nerd just explained. Now that this is going on, which is a big change for gorillatag, is KID going to get shut down? Well, gorillatag has responded to this, saying that they're trying to fix it. But things like Proton VPN, Norton VPN, all those things can just and gorillatag is going to right here, on top. But until they found out about the licensing. So Proton and Norton VPN, gorillatag, yeah, so basically there's these agreements that VPNs can't be like disabled in certain games and things like that. So, yeah. Make sure to subscribe. I put a lot of work into this video. Bye-bye. I'm a nice monkey.